Is Drake welcome here?
No, I can't answer that question.
Right.
We stand and support Kendrick and Compton, so that's where I'm gonna leave that at.
Right.
Everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Goods. Again! XY. Y'all know the vibes, man. Let's get it, man. Listen, we in the building, man. Shout out to everybody that supports the channel. Shout out to everybody that watches. Shout out to everybody subscribe. Shout out to everybody that's out there sharing the video, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. We in the building. Listen, we gonna talk about Kendrick Lamar and Tams Burgers because apparently there's people who are trying to find the angle with Tams Burgers because we all just found out that famous burger spot that was put in Kendrick Lamar's video. Mainly people who are Drake fans are trying to find the angle because the owner turns out to be a white man. Now, this is funny to me, man. It's funny to me because I feel like the angle that people are trying to use with this is just crazy. This is how you can tell that these people never grew up in these types of areas. Now, before I get into this, let me let you know, quick disclaimer, I am not from Compton. So a lot of the things that I'm talking about are based off of my research. So obviously, if you're from Compton and you know better, feel free to correct me on anything I may say wrong. Let's take a look at the video.
You're one of the owners of Tams.
Yeah, I've had a lot of foot traffic. It's been pretty good, fantastic, I would say. And the business, especially that week, we did get a slight increase of people coming in and out. Things have kind of quieted down a little bit, but it's okay. I hope people still keep watching the music video and come in and keep enjoying the same food that Kendrick likes.
So people are in an uproar because the owner turns out to be a white guy. And after the video, he basically got, a boost in sales. He got a boost in revenue, and he basically said anything Kendrick wants is on the house.
Does he have free burgers for life, would we say?
Absolutely.
So Kendrick can eat there for free whenever he feel like. Now, the people against this, you can tell are people that never came from areas like this, man. I know personally, we've all had that spot that we all went to get food from. If you grew up in the hood, you know that there's a spot that everybody goes to grab a burger, or everybody goes to grab some chicken, or everybody goes as the corner store. Everybody has that spot. So I was in between, Little Haiti, Liberty City, North Miami. So I had spots in North Miami that I went to when I wanted food. I had spots in Little Haiti that we went to when we wanted food. We all had these spots when we wanted food, or when we were going to the corner store. The thing is, we all went to these spots. Nobody was checking to see whether the owner was black or not. But guess what? If I was in a position like Kendrick Lamar and I wanted to do anything to give back to my hometown where I grew up from, the hoods where I frequented, I would do the same shit. I would want to go back and commemorate the places that I grew up in and the places that made me who I am. Because we all know this. And if you're not from the hood, you're not gonna understand it. And a lot of people are trying to turn this and make this an angle of race and, try to paint it on Kendrick Lamar that, why he's not supporting a black owned business. Now, the funny thing is to look at this and say that and not point out all the other things that he supported in this video is why I know that this is coming from people who want to just try to find angles to go against Kendrick Lamar. I wanted to kind of focus on this comment right here, man. This comment right here kind of like says it. And like I said, I told you guys, I'm not from Compton. I don't know most of the things that I should probably know in Compton, but this one says it right here. It says, damn, y'all don't understand the whole video and solidarity with all people. Show love to them. Don't matter. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian. Tams is an iconic spot to everyone in Compton. This one in particular is a staple. It's support the community, not just black owned, but the whole community. And I feel that because it's a mix of people, and I'm glad people at least in the comments aren't going for the okie doke, and I'm glad people are standing with it. And at the end of the day, this is a childhood staple for him. And if it's a childhood staple for him, of course he gonna have it in the video, dog. Of course they gonna support it. But everybody's trying to make this an angle, man. It's a stupid angle to me, and I see what y'all trying to do, but it ain't gonna stick, dog, because this Not Like Us video has shown that solidarity. It's shown that this is about the community and not just about one group. Now, obviously, Kendrick is pro-black in a lot of ways. A lot of his music is pro-black. Obviously, this man is the owner, and it's been passed down to him.
My grandfather, the one that started Tams Burgers, is the one that probably was the one feeding him when he was growing up. I think this is his roots, and we're so lucky and very thankful to him and his whole team that they came back here and did this music video for us over here.
And when you look at this situation, this says more about the fact that we don't own enough businesses in the black community. And at the end of the day, we're gonna keep it real. These are the same communities that we ask everybody else to check in, right? We asking people to check in on this hood. Where you from? You gotta check in. Meanwhile, these most of the owners. Now, I think what this should do is this should encourage people to want to own businesses in the black community. I have like a love-hate relationship with these kind of topics because I'm a black business owner, right? I can tell you, it's like sometimes we're our own worst enemy when it comes to stuff like this. I can tell you about a particular situation. So I've been selling merch for a long time, you know, shameless plug, available on the website, theroyaltybrand.com. Make sure you check it out. I've been selling merch for a long time and I've been successful at it. I got successful at it when I stopped expecting my friends to support it. And that's real shit. I'm keeping it real. When I stopped expecting my friends or people close to me or people I knew or people in my area to support it is when it became successful. Also, what I did was I learned not to take it personal. You know, you have to understand that nobody owes you anything, right? But so sometimes we get in these situations and we start businesses and we expect like family and friends to support you immediately. And once I stopped doing that is when I became successful. So a personal story I could tell you is a friend of mine, yo, my dog, like we grew up like this, bro. I'm talking about like from the bottom up, right? So when I first started selling my merch, I remember having these shorts, right? These shorts that were online, and the shorts, I was selling them for $50. And we all understand business. We all know that there's a couple things, man. You got to pay overhead. You got to pay for the product. And then after that, you make your little profit. Now, for me, 50 was a fair price. And I remember telling him about it. You know, yo, I got this merch, you know, check it out. If you want to support and buy some, you know, feel free. I remember going to the site on the spot on his phone. And he gets there, and as he's going through it, he's looking at the shorts. And as he's sitting there wearing a full polo set, right? A full polo set, he goes, $50 for some shorts? That's when it flipped for me. You know, that's when I stopped expecting support from people close to me. At first, I took it personal, but after that, I just decided that I wouldn't take it personal at all. So I started just promoting my product in a way that I expect people who don't know me to want to support it, you know? And that's why, you know, I put a meaning behind my product and I go off of how I feel. It's a learning experience, but when it comes to this, man, I don't see anything wrong with Kendrick supporting Tams Burgers. I feel like this is an angle by, you know, Drake fans to try to find a way to make something stick, and we ain't having it, dog. If you from the hood, man, you know you had a spot that everybody went to, and if it's black owned, great, amazing. But if it's not, still great, amazing. That is part of your history. It is part of your growth. It's part of what made you who you are. And they could sit here and harp on this, but you know, at the end of the day, nothing could be said about this because this was featured in the Super Bowl. So this ain't the first time that Tams Burgers has gotten the spotlight. This shows you the hypocrisy, and people just talk to talk. Tams Burgers is a staple. We obviously see Snoop and Dre here. Dre, obviously, Compton. We know that connection. So if Dre got Tams Burgers in here, what does that tell you? That this is a staple. So this angle that people trying to go at, man, yo, sit that shit down, dog. Let's keep it at that. I hope y'all was able to take something from this video.
Saving children, right? That was great. But saving you guys is better.
Boy, if you don't... I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all subscribing. I appreciate everything y'all do, man. Y'all already know what it is. If you have not joined, make sure you join. If you join, you get access to videos first. You get exclusive badges. You get exclusive emojis. You get priority in the comments. You get highlighted in the comments. Member comments come up first. So when you in that comment section and it's like 100 different comments, 500 comments, whatever the case may be, yours is going to be at the top and you got a badge right next to yours and you get priority replies, man. So listen, subscribe, consider joining the channel if you want to support the channel. Until next time, man, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Good, BigZoeTV. Let's go.